Good day to you. It is first Saturday of the month, September. Welcome to Hug Nation Live. Welcome to a chance to share some gratitude and connect and remember that we're not alone. I was a little disconnected yesterday, so I'm hoping today is a better opportunity for me to practice being a love ambassador and being in connection and being grateful, being kind. I do have first Saturdays at noon today in San Diego, which you're welcome to join us if you want to come down and give stuff away or bring things down to donate. We would love to share the experience with you. Hit me up if you don't know where it is. You can go to facebook.com/helpthehomeless, and that will give you details, or firstsaturdays.org will give you directions as well. What you grateful for? I'm grateful that my hair is getting long enough that I can pull it into a little ponytail. I mean, it is a little dinky ponytail. Like I would never wear it this way in public, but it does help me to, I can pull it back a little bit, because without the pulling it back, it is doorway width at this point. Hard to deal with. So grateful for the patience of my partner, Lisa, as she loves me for who I am on the inside and not by the stylishness of my hair. What are you grateful for? Good morning, Gerbot, and good morning, Juan. Happy Saturday to you both. Anybody got any plans or things that happened last night or coming up that you're grateful for? I am grateful for Saturdays today, and I'm grateful for Heart-Centered Men's gathering tomorrow. We've got going to be 11 guys gathering in Solana Beach for some connection, little in-person time to drop in, which I'm very much looking forward to. Also, super grateful that I had a chance to hang out with some of my favorite people that were in town. They stayed with us for a night, and then Lisa and they went off to a retreat for the weekend, and I'm glad that I got to hang out with them before they left. Good morning, Annalise. Good morning. Hope you are doing well. Anybody else want to share anything they're feeling grateful for? I'm grateful I got a chance to drop in and talk with Mark Day yesterday about his burn experience. And, I'm having, I think, more difficulty with not going to Burning Man in the post-Burning Man chapter than I was during Burning Man. Like during Burning Man, I was very clear that I was glad I was not there, and I was happy for everyone that was. But now, as I'm kind of seeing all of these social posts and excitement and videos and arguments and defending and attacks, like I feel like an outsider. I feel like, I normally am at the heart of the post-burn conversation, and I feel like a little bit like I'm a college kid coming and trying to party with high school kids, or I graduated college and now I'm coming back to go to a fraternity party, and maybe I don't belong here. Maybe that's a bad metaphor. More, it's just like I wasn't there, and so it feels weird to jump into conversations talking about the burn or defend things or explain things when I was not a participant. Gerbot says, grateful that YouTube comments are coming through again and for getting back in my exercise routine. Good job, Gerbot. Were the YouTube comments not coming in yesterday, or you're talking about something else? Yesterday I was only online for a minute or two, and then I turned it off, and I didn't upload it to Facebook. Right, it was only so it wasn't archived. It was archived on YouTube, though, because, well, long story. High Noon says, grateful for the ability to ride some trails on a single-speed mountain bike and for the physical therapy twice a week to keep this body getting better and better. Well done. Juan says, I'm grateful for an MRI that I'm getting on my low back in about 5 minutes. Oh, 5 minutes. Good luck. It was finally approved. Workman's comp insurance takes forever to do anything. Oh, bummer. But hopefully it gives good direction and insight and heads you towards healing. Good morning, Etoile. I'm here live. I'm grateful my sinuses woke me up and I am here. Wonderful to see you. Good morning. Good day. I am grateful it is first Saturday. And yeah, it's interesting for me. I've got this is a busy weekend for me as far as responsibilities with First Saturdays and then men's gathering, and there's quite a few things I gotta make sure I'm on top of, and it's also a weekend that Lisa is gone, and there's a interesting, recognition of how much I feel like I live in partnership now, and so to be solo while with a lot of responsibility, it's like, okay, right. No, I'm noticing the comfort that I get just from being in partnership. Her absence makes me realize that I miss it. I miss her, which is good to stay aware of. Anyone else want to share any more gratitudes today? I'm grateful for a video I just saw of, or it was like a post, but it had a beautiful photo from each year of the Burning Man temples, which is a really nice resource because it's so hard to explain the temple to people, and that it's a different design each year and it's burned each year, and yet there is some similarities in that it's always got places for people to write things on, and it was it gave me the feels to look at the many different years and to remember some that I'd forgotten about. Etoile says, love is wonderful. Ain't that the truth? Yeah. Well, I'm grateful for my First Saturdays partners, Jason and Merrick, and all the volunteers that come out from all the different organizations and all the different student groups. Since students are back in school, we should have a big crowd of volunteers today, which makes it fun and exciting. That's in a few hours, so I got a little bit of time to get my bearings and my mood together. So I am grateful for you. Annalise says, I'm grateful for my dogs. I've been really busy this past month, being gone for days at a time, and they never question my love, no matter how long I'm gone. Yeah. Okay, me. I'm grateful that Instagram has been picking up my things and putting them into people's algorithms, and I had my first Instagram reel hit 1 million views. The video that I said I'm not going to Burning Man because I'm in love hit 1 million views a couple days ago, which is kind of a wild feeling to know that 1 million people saw me declare my love. High Noon, direction of the day. I want to just be as present with whatever is happening around me. Svobodny Nick says, hello everyone. Do the good, but don't do the bad. Thanks, bye. I can't argue with that. Love more, fear less. Ooh, Gerbot says, I had forgotten to put treatment into my Blackwater tank after flushing it. Grateful for my neighbor who let me know my trailer was stinking, which reminded me to treat it. Grateful for notifications of stank and having the ability and the treatments to fix it. Whew! I have certainly made the mistake of parking the Hugmobile in storage. I never use the Blackwater. Well, no. I only put urine in it and never would take a dump. But leaving urine in a tank and then forgetting it for a few weeks. Woo! I don't think they've done the science on what demonic transformation happens to urine with heat over time. Good morning, Joyous. Joyce says, came here looking for something else, but found us. Well, good morning. Anyone else have any last gratitudes they want to share? I'm grateful for air conditioning and clean beds and washing machines and refrigerators and easy access to food and some yummy meals that have been prepared for me lately and good friends and deep conversations. Oh, hi, Kim. Kim says, happy first Saturdays. Joyous is grateful for a promising possibility tomorrow in the solar eclipse. Grateful for this full moon in my Virgo sun. Well, I'm grateful to share a little bit of this morning with you and to hear your gratitudes and optimism and connection, knowing that we are not alone, that there are millions of like-minded, open-hearted people all around the world, that we just gotta buzz at our frequency and allow one another to be seen. So thanks for doing that. So wherever you are, let's give ourselves a hug and feel being hugged by one another, connecting in this moment of connection and gratitude, presence, feeling one another as we take a deep breath in and squeeze. On behalf of Grandpa Caleb and everyone here, thanks for joining us for this first Saturday hug and gratitude. Have a beautiful day. I will not be in Zoom for gratitude today because I will be at First Saturdays, but I will see you. Oh, and I won't be there tomorrow because of men's group. In fact, I won't be here tomorrow because the men will be gathering at about 9:30, and that'll be a little tight for me to do this and host. So I will see you on Monday. Juan says, grateful my refrigerator was the success of the burn. I did not have to spend $350 on ice this year. Woohoo!